like suppose I feel that whenever I'm in the bhakti, whenever I have Shraddha, full devoted to God. So then, do I need to tell what I need?
Yes, see, Krishna says there are four kind of bhaktas: arto, jidnyasu, artharthi, jnani cha bharatarshava. So, artharthi are those who want something from God, because a child can ask his parents only, whom else will the child ask if he needs something? So, therefore, if you want something, you can ask for it.
But will God will Himself, come to know that my bhakta need this? I mean,
Yes,
by Himself
yes. But you should have ananya
instead of
bhakti.
asking.
You should have ananya bhakti. You should have complete faith that there is nobody else who can fulfill it except God. That ananyata is very, very important. That you have firm faith that He is the creator and He will give you what you need. And that is why but when a child prays or asks something to the parent are filled with love. They definitely want to give what the child wants, but the problem is sometimes a child can also want a very sharp knife, you know, with the parent may not be able to give the child because ultimately the child will end up harming himself with the knife, you know. So that way, parents will try to pacify child with something else, which will actually be beneficial for the child. It doesn't mean that parent do not want to satisfy the desire of the child, but if a child wants a toy which is harmless to the child, parent will gladly give him the best version. So therefore, when we pray to God, when we ask for something, you know, you should also add a line that I am asking this because, in my opinion, I feel that I badly need it and it will do good to me. But ultimately, I leave the decision to you. But I also, pray that please give me, or at least, reveal to me in what way, this is going to be beneficial or not beneficial to me. In that way, I think we can hope and pray to the God, and we should ask for things what we want to the God with a belief that only God can give us and nobody else.
Okay, sir. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So I was thinking initially that I know no need to tell God. God will understand my needs. So
Acha, acha, acha. No, if see, God approaches you in the way you approach God. So if you feel that God is there in your heart and God already knows what you need, then you need not ask. But if you feel that it is better to be clear, then you can ask. If your demand is very specific, then you can clearly send the vibration to the universe.
mm, yes, sir, sure, got it. Thank
Ultimately,
you, sir. Thank you so much for wonderful session.
yes, ultimately all of us are in a journey where there are two things. One is my will, other is God's will. So our whole journey is, how can I reach a state where all of my wills become God's will? That will happen as the child grows. But in the beginning, the child can have a different will. I have a daughter, she has her own desires. So when she asks for a kitchen set, when she asks for a pencil box, something, we as a parent actually feel happy, very glad to give them what they need. We also sometimes put up this thing that if you do this, if you achieve this, I will be more happy to give you. So in the same way, I feel that God also is looking at us like a divine mother, and we should not be shy of asking. But yeah, in child, that innocence you can see, the child knows कि मेरे पापा मुझे कुछ भी दे सकते हैं. My father can give me everything, anything that I want. But yes, my father also will be vigilant in what is good for me and what is not good for me. So with that faith, we should always fearlessly, boldly pray God, ask God, no problem.
Thank you very much, sir. Very nicely told. Thank you, sir.